Namaste and welcome to the second session on prenatal yoga for the second trimester. In this video, we're going to be focusing more on repetitive practices that we're going to be doing in a frequency to build more awareness of the extreme proximities of our body. We might wonder that we need to keep only our abdominal region or our chest or our shoulders active and engaged during this time of pregnancy. But it's very essential that we also give attention to the joints and muscles which help assist all the actions that we perform during our day-to-day activities. So this is going to be a very relaxing yet an advanced yoga practice in terms of your awareness and in terms of how slowly and mindfully you're going to be able to do these practices. We're going to start in the sitting posture, pretty much continue in the sitting posture throughout the practice. So if you need to have a wall support behind you, have some pillows around you, please go ahead and use those props to make yourself as comfortable as you need to be during the practice. Let's begin. Start by sitting in a comfortable posture of your choice, cross-legged, the legs relaxed, knees and thighs relaxed, both your arms gently placed on top of your knees, your shoulders relaxed, and your head and neck upright, keeping a gentle smile on your face. Allow your eyes to stay closed as you prepare for the practice. In this time, use this time to help you align yourself for the practice, knowing that you're in a comfortable and safe environment, and observing your body in this space, in this time, how your body is feeling, and gradually extending your awareness to your breathing. First, finding your breath, being patient with it to manifest itself. And once you find your breath, gently taking control of it by exhaling longer and inhaling deeper, giving enough time for each and every exhalation and inhalation. Witnessing the state of mind, creating a strong and positive intent in your mind to use the best of your time and your energy for your practice today. Let us begin by chanting one round of Omkara. Join your palms to the heart center, keeping the eyes closed. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let's chant. Inhale. Feel the vibrations fade away. Gently rub your palms together, generate the heat, and place those warm palms across your eyes and face, looking into your palms. Gently open your eyes. Let's begin the practice. Like I said earlier, we're going to be focusing on the extreme proximities of our body. Let's start by the farthest end of our lower body, starting with our toes. Gently place your palms behind you and stretch your legs forward, giving enough space for you to comfortably be relaxed. Taking your arms back, keeping your legs wide. Find yourself in this comfortable space. Make sure that you're not too relaxed as well. You are giving some level of effort to keep your spine upright. And if you're feeling too uncomfortable, you can always lean on the wall to take some support. And let's just pay attention to our toes, right? Starting by just activating our toes. As you breathe out, squeezing your toes and tightening them. And as you breathe in, stretching them out and pointing them towards your head. Doing that a few more times, curling your toes and stretching them out, curling them in and out. A couple more times, curling it in and out. One last time, in and out. And now let's move on to the next segment of the joints, which is our ankles. Very, very strong joint of our body. A weight bearing and mobility joint needs to be essentially taken care of. Let's just start by gentle flexion and extension of the ankle. As you breathe out, stretch the ankles forward by pointing the toes ahead. And as you breathe in, gently tilting it backwards, slightly lifting the heels off the mat. And as you breathe out, once again stretching it forward and breathing in back towards your toes. Continuing that 3 more times as you exhale and inhale, exhaling and inhaling. One last time, exhaling and inhaling. Just relaxing your legs for a moment before you continue. Going for ankle rotations, we're going to do 3 times in the clockwise and 3 times in the counterclockwise direction. Don't worry about your breath, just focus on the movement. And let's begin. Start by moving your toes in and out on one side, pointing it away from you and back, making large circles. Make sure that both your toes move simultaneously and together. As you finish 3 times on one side, come back to the starting position and practice it 3 times on the opposite side. Focus on those minute rotations, that sensation of how the ankle joint is moving as you turn your legs. Once you finish, gently relaxing. Now, moving to your next very essential part of the body, the knees. The knees is again weight-bearing joints. Any increase in your whole body weight will definitely change the impact of what it has on your knees. So ensuring that you have strong knees during pregnancy and also post-pregnancy is very, very vital. Just to work on a little bit of strengthening at the knees, let's do a bit of knee flexion. Bring your legs together. Start by bending the right leg and placing the feet on the mat. Keep your left leg straight and active. Interlock your fingers under the right thigh and gently lift the right foot off the mat. 3 times, you're just going to straighten the knee and drop it back down. Inhale, stretch the leg up, straighten the knee and exhale, gently dropping it back down. Inhale, stretching it up and exhale, dropping it down. Doing it one more time. Inhale, stretching it up and exhale, dropping it down. Change sides, stretching the right leg and doing the same on the left side. Interlock the fingers under the left thigh this time. Inhaling, stretching it up and exhaling, dropping it down. Inhaling, stretching it up, exhaling, moving it down. One last time, inhaling up and exhaling back down. Release your arms and stretch both your legs forward. Just shake out your knees and shake out the legs, giving a little bit of relaxation for the lower body. Now, we're just going to work on slightly activating the hip joints. From there, keep your arms behind you and stretch your legs slightly wider than the width of your body. As much as possible without lifting your hips. Just gently see if you can drop both your toes towards the right side. Feeling a good internal and external rotation on both your thighs. And again back to center onto the left side. Just very gently activating the hips, continuing right and to the left, right and left. If you find any discomfort at your knees, breathe through it, or you can definitely skip the practice. One last time, performing it on both right and left side. Slowly coming back to the center. Now, working thoroughly on the hip joints, we'll first perform half butterfly and then do a full butterfly pose. Bring the legs together. Fold the right leg and bring the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Ensure that the ankle is slightly outside the thigh, having enough space for it to move around. And now from there, as you breathe in and breathe out, placing the right palm on the right knee, gently work on pressing the knee downwards towards the floor, relaxing the hips and releasing any tension at the hips. Just flapping the right knee up and down for about 10 times as you breathe in and breathe out. And feel the relaxation of the hips, especially in the right pelvis. Keep doing that practice for the next few moments. Make sure you're breathing and gradually increase the effort to press the knee downwards. And now very slowly, as you complete, stop the movement and straighten the right leg out. I'm going to practice the same thing on the left side, placing the left heel on top of the right thigh and slowly starting to move the knee up and down a few times to just open out and relax the left hip. Gradually increasing the effort of the practice to move the knee lower towards the floor. And as you finish, gently stopping the movement and extending the legs out. This time, performing a full butterfly pose. Bring the soles of the feet together. Don't keep the heels too close to your body. Allow it to stay slightly away from you so that your spine can stay upright and you have enough space in the abdominal region. Holding on to your toes or your feet, gently start to flap both your knees up and down. And as you increase the time, you can also increase the intensity of the practice by flapping it a little more stronger. Doing this for next few seconds. A very good posture, working on opening up the hips, releasing any physical tension. And as you come to the end of it, slow down the movement before you completely stop it. And very slowly allow your legs to stay and stretch the legs forward to complete your practice. Now, the last practice, very essential for the hip, a hip opener I may say, the cradle pose, right? Join both your legs together for this. Now, fold the right leg and place the leg on top of the left. Just take a moment there to align yourself. Take both your arms and hold the lower part of the right leg and lift it off the thigh. If you need to, you can keep your arms and forearms hugging the leg like how you carry a baby. And very slowly start to rock the right leg in and out a couple of times. And use momentum to work more on the hip opening. And let your left leg stay as an anchor for your foundation. If you want to intensify it, just sway a little more further and a little more deeper. And as you finish, gently stopping and relaxing, stretching the right leg out and commencing the practice on the left side. Once again, hold the left leg and place it on top, holding the leg from under both your arms, and once you're ready, starting to cradle your leg. Slowly starting to increase and deepen the practice. Observe your hips. Practicing this for just a few more moments. And as you relax, gently come back to the center and release. Stretch both your legs out, keep your arms behind you, and just rest for a few moments with your eyes closed. Relax here. Just observe what's happening in the lower body, especially from the waist down towards the toes. And slowly getting ready for the next set of practices. Come back to a cross-leg position. This time, prepare to lie down on your back and continue with the practice. Slowly find yourself lying on your back. You may use pillows, blankets to support your posture while you're lying down. The first one is simple rotations of the shoulder, giving enough mobility to the upper body. Let's start by bringing the feet together, bending your knees and placing the feet on the mat. Let your feet stay about shoulder width apart while it's resting on the floor. Both your arms by the side of your body, with the fingers reaching towards the lower end of your mat. Keep your body and shoulders grounded into the floor. Now, very slowly, as you breathe in, raise your arms up and take it all the way back until it reaches the floor. And as you breathe out, you're bringing it back to the starting position to where it was. Just doing this movement a few more times, giving you a lot of awareness in the chest region. Inhaling, raising the arms and flipping it back over. And exhaling, slowly coming back to the center. Practicing this 3 more times. Inhale. And exhaling. Practice at your own comfort 2 more times. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. 1 last time. Inhaling up. And exhaling slowly down. Staying here for a few breaths, just to observe your shoulders, your arms, see how the chest is feeling as you breathe. We're working a little bit on the spine, the lower spine, pelvic thrusts or the Kandarasana dynamic movement. Slowly, as you breathe in, raise your waist up and moving the hips upwards. And as you breathe out, you're slowly placing them back on the ground. Doing that a few more times. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhaling, slowly back down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Doing it 2 more times. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One last time. Inhaling up. And exhaling slowly down. Relax yourself and stretch your legs out. Take a moment before you can continue in the practice. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the arms. And now, getting ready for the next set of practices which work on the sides of our body, which are again very essential, our posture muscles, especially during pregnancy to support the growth of the baby and also post-pregnancy to ensure the right way of the physical rejuvenation of the body after pregnancy. Very slowly, bring your legs together. Take the right arm over your head and the left arm by your body. Slowly, bend both your knees and turn towards the right side. Find yourself comfortable here, and once you're stable, see if you can straighten your knees out and bring your body in one straight line. You can also use the left palm in front of your chest to work on keeping the functionality. Anjali, legs straight. Okay, no problem. Once you find yourself stable, use the left palm to support the weight of your body. And very slowly, as you breathe in, raise the left leg up as much as you can, keeping the knee straight. And as you breathe out, slowly bringing it down, joining the legs together. Doing this a few more times comfortably, watching the hips carefully, inhaling, lifting up, and exhaling slowly back down. Inhaling up, exhaling down, 2 more times. Inhaling up, exhaling down, and one last time, inhaling up and exhaling down. Very slowly, bend your knees again and roll back on your spine, lying on the back. Before we can continue the same practice on the left side, straighten your legs, take a moment to relax, just observe the differences on the right and left. And now very slowly, join the legs together. This time taking the left arm over your head, bending your knees gently and tilting towards the left side. Using the right palm to support the weight of your body, aligning the entire spine, hips and legs in a straight line. And as you breathe in, lifting the legs up, breathing out, placing it back down. Watching the breath carefully, inhaling, lifting up, exhaling slowly down, doing that 3 more times. Inhaling, lifting up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhale up, and exhale down. Slowly, relaxing, turning over once again, bending your knees and turning over on your spine, staying there for a few breaths. Rest in Shavasana before we move on to the next set of postures. slowly, holding your knees, turning to any side which you feel comfortable and adapting a seated posture. Sit in a comfortable posture before we can continue the next set of practice. The first posture we're going to be practicing today is Agni Stambhasana. To practice Agni Stambha, extend both your legs forward, keeping the left leg as it is intact. Take the right leg out at an angle. Now, slowly fold the right leg inwards, trying to bring a 90-degree angle between the knee and the calf muscle. And from there, placing the left ankle on top of the right knee and placing the knee just above the right ankle. And essentially, when you look down in between your legs, you should be able to find a triangulated figure in between your thighs and legs. Slowly, as you breathe in, raise your arms upwards, extending the spine, and as you breathe out, as much as your body allows, reach the fingertips down and bend forward. You'll start to observe that as you bend forward, there is a slight change in sensation around the hips, around glutes and legs. As much as your body allows, see if you can explore going deeper into the posture as you breathe. Staying here for a few breaths, inhaling and exhaling comfortably. 1. Watch your breath. 2. At any discomfort, you can always relax. 3. Make sure you're breathing. 4. And 5. Very slowly, walk your fingertips back, raise the arms up, giving a good length on your spine again. Exhaling, releasing the arms down and relax. Now, we're going to do the same practice with the other leg on top. So start by relaxing your legs first, straightening them out. This time, keeping the right leg intact, taking the left leg out at an angle and folding it at a 90 degree to find the calf and knee. And from there, taking the right leg on top and placing the ankle on top of the left knee and the knee on top of the ankle. Once you're stable in the posture, raise both your arms up, giving good length again. And as you breathe out, gently folding forward. Taking time to establish yourself in the posture. Breathing comfortably. And explore the posture at your own comfort. Inhaling and exhaling. 1. 2. 3. 4 and 5. As you breathe in, walk the fingertips back, raise the arms up, relaxing your body, and release the arms down, stretching your legs forward once again. Take your arms behind you, separate your legs wide, just relax your neck, shoulders, staying there for a few moments before we can continue in the practice. Gently, getting ready for the next practice, Gomukhasana, the cow face pose. To practice Gomukhasana, bring your legs together. First, lift the right leg up and place the foot across the left leg and folding it inwards, and doing the same with the bottom leg, trying to bring both the heels close towards the opposite hips. Make sure that you are stable while you are doing it. Not imbalanced, make sure that your hips are stable on the floor. If you want to move your knees, adjust your posture to find yourself comfortable, please go ahead and do so. And now, since the right knee is on top, let's start by taking the right arm on top and just placing the fingertips on the right shoulder blade. While you take the left hand from behind, trying to reach the left shoulder blade with the fingertips. Keep your chest lifted and your gaze slightly upward, and staying in the posture as you breathe comfortably. Inhaling and exhaling. 1, 2, make sure you're practicing with ease, comfortable breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Very slowly, release your arms first, extending the right arm up and the left arm down, and stretch your legs out once again. Getting ready to practice the same on the opposite side with the left leg on top. Slowly lift the left leg up and place it across the right, bringing both heels close to the opposite hips. Stabilizing yourself in the posture. Once you're ready, this time since the left leg is on top, let's take the left arm up, place it on the shoulder blades, while the right arm comes from below, trying to reach the right shoulder blade. Staying there comfortably, keeping the chest lifted. Keep breathing comfortably here. 1, inhaling and exhaling deeply. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very slowly, releasing the arms and releasing the legs, stretching the legs out comfortably and staying there for a few moments before we can continue. The next asana we are going to perform is Ardha Mandalasana, a strong posture that gives you a sense of balance and core awareness. To practice Ardha Mandalasana, first separate your legs wide and start by folding the right heel in towards the hip. Very slowly, placing the right palm exactly behind your hips at a slight distance apart, ensuring your fingers are spread out wide. And very slowly, as you breathe in, shifting the weight of the hips towards the right knee, lift your body off the mat and extend the left arm over your head. Inhaling, coming up to Ardha Mandalasana. Your feet can either stay up or placed on the floor depending on your comfort. Keep breathing here as you extend the side of your body. Holding there for 1, 2, watch the breathing, 3, 4, and 5. Very slowly releasing and relaxing, preparing to practice on the other side. Straighten the right leg out to the right side and getting the left heel in towards the hip. Now taking the left arm behind you and very slowly as you breathe in, shifting the weight of the body on towards the left palm and on the knee, inhaling to rise up to Ardha Mandalasana. Take a moment to breathe. Find yourself balanced and stable. Inhale and exhale. 1, keep breathing. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very gently relaxing yourself back down on the floor. Extending both legs out, taking a moment to relax before we can continue. The last segment of this asana, once again, needs to be performed with us lying down on the floor. So very slowly, find yourself lying down on your back. Get ready for the last set of practices. Ananda Balasana, the happy baby pose. A very relaxing and restorative posture, and also which works very strongly on integrating the lower body and the upper body. To practice Ananda Balasana, bend your knees and bring both your knees close to your chest but wider than your body. Take your arms from inside the legs and hold the inner arches of your feet. And slowly start by stretching the knees out into a 90-degree angle and work on pressing the knees downwards towards the floor. Ensure that your hips are not too high off the floor, your spine still being supported on the ground. Very slowly work on your breathing as you are in the posture, inhaling and exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gently releasing the posture by bringing the legs together and releasing the arms, stretching the legs out into Shavasana. You can choose to place a folded blanket or a bolster under your knees to ensure there's good support for the back while you rest in Shavasana. Staying in Shavasana for 3 to 5 minutes. Stillness. Prepare to move out of Shavasana. Gently move your toes, fingers. Allow your neck to roll side to side. Gradually bring the legs together. Bend your knees softly and turn to any side that is comfortable to you before you can sit up in the cross-leg position. And once you're seated, just observe those aspects what we worked on, our body, our breathing, the state of our mind. Knowing what the practice has done to us so that we can progress from here the next time we are here for the practice. Let us end by gently rubbing our palms together, placing it across our eyes and face, looking into the palms and opening your eyes. Namaste and thank you so much. Hope to see you all soon in a video with more yoga content for pregnancy. Thank you.